How's it going, everybody? Okay, so I'm sitting here. I got my comfy jacket on. I don't really wear a whole bunch of like Abercrombie or anything like that now that I'm like, in my 20s, but I have to admit that their like jackets are ridiculously comfortable to like just like lounge around in the house. Well, anyway, I got my Charmander here and just trying to lighten up the mood a little bit because I've got something that I have to say to you guys that I actually don't want to say. Like I don't want to have to say this that I'm about to say. So as the channel grows, as the channel gets further, I mean we've got 1,700 subs roughly now. Hi Mowgli. Yeah, I know. I know you're upset about telling them the same thing. Um, I got about 700 subs or 1,700 subs right now. Even as smaller amounts of subs, when I release the money making videos, yes, this has to do with money making videos. You probably could tell by the title. Um, there was always the problem of they died really fast if they were a really good one, or they just dramatically changed in price to the point where they were nowhere near the actual price, and then I got nothing but complaints. Um, so that's what this is going to talk about. If I actually get to the point where I have I'm just going to use other famous or semi I guess famous players. Sure, they've become famous from their YouTubes. I'll just call them famous players of 200,000 plus subs, which I hope that one day I will accomplish. If I do that, the money making methods would die instantly. I mean, they would die before, like they would die like 5 minutes after they were posted. The one today died 15 minutes roughly after it was made. And so that's this video is about. I have a solution, and with that solution comes some sacrifices. It comes some stuff that I don't really want to happen, but it's going to have to happen. So anyway, here, let me first address the problem with the money-making methods as to how they actually die. Number one, today's problem with the Onyx Bolt method was that people bought out the Onyx Bolt tips. They were selling at $7,999 by the time I jumped on, about 2 hours after the video was posted. I looked at the prices, $7,999. What that means is that I'm sorry guys, but no one pays $7,999. No one goes in the GE, puts a buy offer, and says I'm buying it for $7,999. What that means is that someone is selling Onyx bolts at $7,999 or seven whatever. 8,000 minus 1. What that means is that someone has manipulated this method and is making money off the fact that people are doing this method, and it's not me. And that's the problem, is that people are taking advantage of my viewers and other things. But honestly, to be totally honest, even if I didn't know that was the sell price, and I'm not stupid, I know that's the sell price. I've been playing this game way too long, so I know someone's selling them and taking advantage of other people. Even if that wasn't the price, even if it was 8,021, so people were buying it, that's a buying price. That's showing that demand is making that rise. Even that, the method would have died. So the problem here we have is that a lot of people are seeing it, and too many people are going and doing it, and that ruins these somewhat fragile money-making methods. Something else I want to say: the money-making methods work. They work until they get posted and they get ruined. Anybody who goes on there and like, I doubt this ever worked, it clearly did. The math is on there when I make the video. If you watch the whole video, there's no way you can be like, that never worked. That doesn't even make sense. It literally does not make sense. So, okay, I'll move on. I'll move on to the actual thing I want to tell you guys. So, when I made this channel, I wanted to be able to give you the money-making methods that made me a multi-billionaire in RuneScape. I have billions upon billions. It's, I thoroughly enjoy having that much money because I can do whatever the heck I want in the game. If I'm like, I want to buy a party hat, I'll go buy a party hat. If I'm like, oh, I want to go PK in Nox, okay, I'll go PK in Nox. And then if I die with it, yeah, ouch, I lost almost 200 million, but whatever, I'll make it back in like 2 hours. So being a billionaire is nice in the game, and I wanted to give other people the chance to achieve that by sharing the money-making methods with you. Now, when I very first posted the very first video, I knew that there was a big risk where the videos would die, and I'm like, okay, well maybe if I just keep on releasing them, they won't all die. Not the case. Most of them are dead. There is about 3 or 4 of them that are currently working, and most of them are not over 7 million an hour. That's probably the highest one that's working right now. So what I wanted to offer was these methods for free, and that's what I've been doing. And that was my goal. My goal was to never charge anybody for any of that kind of stuff. It was never to make real money off that besides my YouTube views. You know, like, yeah, you get paid upon YouTube views. It's a very small amount of money, but you know what? It all adds up and pays for like my groceries at the end of the month. Maybe that much. You know, so that helps me out. That gives me a reason to make these videos upon the reason that I make a lot of people happy in the game. When people donate me money in the game, I'm super happy about that. That helps me a lot to make these videos because sometimes I lose a lot of money while making these videos because I have to test methods. So just don't think, oh, he's a billionaire doesn't care about my donation. I definitely care about your donation. It makes me super excited. I scream like a little girl every time I get one. Even anywhere from 1 million plus, it doesn't matter how much it is. I'm super happy about the money you guys give me for donations. So what's going to happen? Because I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep on releasing these methods that people get upset about, and that is the opposite of what I'm trying to achieve. When people go on my videos and they see, oh, okay, the mammoth one, for example, 225 million an hour, I'm super excited. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you, man. Then they go try it and they realize it doesn't work anymore. And these are people logging in that day. These are people logging in a couple hours later. Mowgli, yeah, I know, it's upsetting. But like, so the way to fix that, honestly, is it's 2 things. Either number 1, I have to no longer make money making videos for you guys, at least ones that have the chance of dying. The ones that are like, go kill these pigeons for 10 million an hour. I mean, they're monster drops. They're not going to change that much. But the ones that are like those really cool methods I've been posting that people are really excited about, the big money-making methods. Mowgli, shut up. The cat is just so upset about this. He is. He's just bedridden. So the method, the option is to take them all down, or not really take them down, but not make any more of them. And that's not what I want to do. You know, I want to continue sharing them. So I talked about the next solution with everybody in the friend chat, and I also have been thinking about this myself, but I thought it was going to be implemented way later in the game, like way later down the road, is a paid option. Now when I say that, first of all, I want to just make this very clear that there's nothing about real world trading here. This is YouTube related. It's going to be about my YouTube footage. Has nothing to do within the game. I'm not giving you any gold for paying. I'm not accepting any Runescape GP to pay for this. It'll be cash only. And if I was to implement this, what it would do basically is I would open up a website of my own where you guys can go visit. There might be a forum on there. There might be, there'll be some information on there. There'll be some blog on there. There'll be some videos, some pictures. You know, it'll be an interesting video, an interesting thing. There might be some merchandise. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I'm not all about the merchandise trying to make money off this, guys. If I was to make this paid option, basically what you would do is you would pay a certain amount, either monthly or a one-time fee, and you'd be able to have access to the website. And on the website, you'd be able to see the brand new videos that are money-making methods, and you'd see them like a week or 2 ahead of everyone else. After that week or 2, they'd be posted on YouTube, so that way people can see what people had been doing. And then also, you know, I'm not going to stop making the money-making methods. I'm always going to be searching for them. They're always going to pop up. I mean, how frequently they pop up, who knows? But they're always going to pop up. So that's probably what I end up doing, is making a website where you pay a monthly or a one-time fee, and then you can access those videos. Let me just make this clear in this video that is not what I want to do. It's just not what I came on here to do. I did not come on here to advertise a website where people can go buy RuneScape videos. So number 1, if I was making that, I'm selling the content for YouTube. I'm not selling real world trading bull at BS. So, you know, just quit that right now if anybody's thinking that crap. No GP payments if I was to do that. Real world trading. Donations do not count toward that. Real world trading. You know, I've been playing this game for 15 years. I know what real world trading would be. So anyway, I'll stop talking about that now. It's just I just got this feeling that all the snarky people are out there going to say that kind of stuff, and I'm upset right now. I'm upset. I'm upset because the methods die so fast, and people are coming at me saying it's my fault or whatever. That doesn't make me feel good. I'm providing free content, and people are yelling at me because they don't work. And I know I should shrug that off, but like you guys are who I care about. Yeah, cat. Yeah, quiet. Go in there and do something while I make this video. Dang. He's not going to be included in that website, don't worry. But anyway, I'm going to think about this. It's over 10 minutes in the video now. If you're still watching, then here's a little bit of a spoiler for you. Friday is going to be the last big money-making method on my YouTube channel. There's going to be other money-making methods that are not going to be paid. There'll be like the ones from just like general stuff like money rates, like when you go kill blue dragons and how much money you make. I mean, like those kind of money making stuff is going to be on there. But the big ones like the 20 million an hour, 15 million an hour, 100 million an hour, those are not going to be posted publicly anymore after Friday. I'm going to be putting those on the website, and I'm going to be thinking about what that cost is going to be and everything. Also, I have closed the comments for most of the money making videos, as you can probably tell. The reason why is because at this point the only thing posted on there is negative comments. I mean that doesn't assist anyone, so they're closed. This one's gonna be left open so that you can feel free to tear into me, say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna care, because if you really think about why I'm doing this, there is only two options: take them all down or limit the audience. Limiting the audience means there would have to be something to limit the audience, and that means probably payments. That's the only way to limit the audience. I'm not going to sit here and do a lottery. So if people want to do that, if they pay for that, they're supporting me, they're supporting the channel, they're supporting my guides, then I support them. You know what? It's back and forth. It really is. As far as where that money would go, it would go toward making the channel better, because I'd be able to buy a better video camera. I'd be able to do stuff like that. If it was wildly successful, then I mean, maybe I could hire somebody to help me make the videos and make even more and better videos. So it's gonna go to good uses. Don't think it's not going to good uses. So that's really about it. Friday is going to be the final public money making method. The reason why I'm not holding that one back is because I already found that method, and I just want to get it out there. When I find the methods, I get them out there. I don't like to hold them for myself. I just don't care, quite honestly. This is not the face of caring about going and grinding these money-making methods. I want to help you guys. So look for that Friday. Use it while you can. I don't know how long it will last. Just be prepared for that. It's a good money-making method. It's a really good one, honestly. One of the better ones I've found lately. So celebrate that one as the final money-making method that's public, and look out for a future video here on Channel News. Sounds like I'm a news reporter now, but look out for a future one on the channel news here as far as the details on that website. So not always the best news in this video today, guys, but subscribe if you want to hear about what's going to happen with that channel. There's still going to be lots of content in the channel, even if that paid thing goes up, so don't feel like the quality of the channel is going to go down. If anything, it's going to get better, because there's not going to be a whole bunch of 15-minute later ruined videos. That's not fun for anybody. So, see you guys later. I don't really expect a bunch of you to like this one, but if you support this idea, hit the like. Let me know in the comments what you feel about this idea. Constructive criticism. If you post in the comments something like, you're a sellout and blah, 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 I'll just ignore you. I don't care. I literally don't care. I mean, I watch that. I look at those comments and I'm like, you look like a child. Look like a child because you didn't think about this all the way through. If you thought about this all the way through, give me some constructive criticism, give me your opinion, and give me an idea. Okay? And I will actually read those, and I will actually respond to those if you come at me in a mature manner. It's YouTube, guys. I understand it's a toxic playground. You're not the only one that can play. All right, I'll see y'all.